I just realised that this video will go up before the vlog of vaguely talking about this goes up. So surprise! By the way, just look at my nails. Look at my nails. Look at them. My hands are so sad. I've scrubbed them so much. Anyway, that's for another video. Welcome back to my channel, guys. My name is Alice and today we're going to be talking all about my favourites. Now I realise that the first video uploaded this month was all about my 2020 favourites, but that is old news, my friend. I wanted to talk about slightly more fun, loosey-goosey stuff that I have been enjoying past month or so, and yeah, just ran them all up for you. So let's start with makeup. I actually have quite a few makeup favourites to talk about, which is fun. Anyway, so I'm not going to spend too long here. Spoiler alert, if you watched yesterday's video, you'll know that I have been absolutely loving the KVD Vegan Beauty Lolita por Vida palette. I got this for Christmas and I have more or less used it in some facet every single day since. So I think it's a really nice everyday palette. If you want a 15-minute deep dive on this palette, watch yesterday's video. In fact, I'll link it down below if you want to have more details specifically on this, but I couldn't not mention it. I've been wearing it consistently and loving the way that my eye makeup's been coming out. But yeah, more information in that one, but just so you know, spoiler alert, absolute favourite. Been loving it. But also from KVD Vegan Beauty, another thing that I got for Christmas, their mascara. So my mum asked me what sort of mascara I would like to try. Very nice lady is my mother. And I sort of mentioned that I was like interested in trying this and she kind of gave it to me as like a stocking filler. So this is the KVD Vegan Beauty Go Big or Go Home mascara. Now, this mascara is not a game. It is one of those big fat fluffy brushes, super duper dry formula, super duper waxy, lashes that can start a tornado, really big voluminous, and you don't need to put that much on. It's one of those formulas that is already super duper dry. So if that's not what you're into, then this would not be for you. I find that mascaras are one of those things that people find a little bit more personal, a little bit more, people have their own tastes, you know, and I love a really thick mascara. I am all about the lashes. So this comes in black. This is what I've been using, it's what I've been loving. And also what I like about it is you get instant volume. It's like you don't have to really finesse it at all. One coat of this is perfectly adequate. It's great. I love it. Totally up my street. Love these type of big fat mascaras and I am not disappointed by that one. So moving on, I've actually got another vegan brand to talk about. This is Lime Crime. Remember them? And this is their lip pop. So these are relatively new satin lipstick. I think they came out last year, maybe. Anyway, this is in the colour Cold Brew and I can't pretend like I wasn't drawn to it because of the name, because my coffee shop order is a cold brew, just straight up how it comes if you wanted to know, or an Americano black, but you know, if I want something cold, I'm an iced coffee type of gal. Anyway, but yeah, so I was intrigued by the name, but also I love a nice, not too 90s brown, but like a little bit of a nod to the 90s brown. This is like a satin lipstick. It's super duper easy to wear, super duper comfortable. It's basically the lipstick that I've been wearing all month long. So if you've been watching my vlogs and you've been wondering what is on my lips, probably this or nothing. So I've been really loving it, using it. I also put it in my Project 10 pan, so you know I like it that much that I want to see it through. But yeah, this is the colour here, just a nice neutral brown colour. It works really well. I just feel like in particular these two together just work so harmoniously. I'm a big fan, would recommend to a friend. And the last makeup product's actually a makeup tool. So this is by Beauty Pie. Now I am doing a video every Friday on Beauty Pie this month, so stay tuned for the last Friday of the month, I believe, is when I'm going to be talking about their brushes, and I'll be waxing lyrical about this one right here. This is one of their newer launches. This is their concealer brush, and if you can see, it is like this slanted, densely packed brush, so it's very similar to, you know, those typical buffing brushes that you use for foundation. However, it is a little bit smaller, slanted, and fits perfectly into the under eye crevices. I love using this, particularly for the Beauty Pie corrector. I think they work really, really well together, but also I like to apply it for concealer, and I know, like, I've got fingers, so I can understand that why would you necessarily want a concealer brush, and I'm typically very happy to apply it with my fingers. But the thing is I find if you have a pot concealer and nails, at some point they stop getting along, and because I'm using a corrector and a concealer in a pot, I was like, I'll give this a go. Let's see what it's all about. And actually, really big fan of this brush, really reasonably priced as per Beauty Pie standards. So I'm a big fan. Because it is a little bit smaller, it is a little bit more focused, but also because it's not like super duper tiny, it also helps to blend the concealer out, so it's not just like bang, you've got like a big glob of concealer on a spot or what have you. Anyway, I think it's a really nice brush, really welcome into my regimen, has worked, just working seamlessly, loving it. Anyway, I've also got a hair favourite to talk about now. Da, 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 da. Here it is. So again, if you watched my Project 10 pan, I would have mentioned my Orbe Surf Coma mousse. And why I like that mousse is, you know, it's got texture to it, but it's also got volume involved. And actually finding a mousse at a lower price point that has both those qualities is actually harder than you would think. But Umberto Giannini has done just that. So this is their Mermaid Hair Volume Mousse. It says for free flowing volume and texture, and I would agree. Super duper loving this product. Really nice, affordable, it's vegan, it's cruelty free, and it does have that volume that you typically get from mousse, but it gives it that little bit more of a grit that you would get from like a sea salt spray or something like that. And it's just really like a one-stop shop for big border shot caller hair. So been super duper loving it. 10 out of 10 recommend if you're someone like me who has a lot of hair and wants, you know, a little bit of volume, a little bit of zhuzh, a little bit of grit. I think this is delivering perfectly. So I do have a fashion favourite, would you believe? And also it's a pair of jeans, which I know is unheard of at the moment, but oh my god, I have been loving these jeans. So these jeans are by ASOS, got them from ASOS, and they are by the ASOS brand, and they're also Petite. I'm unsure if these are just a Petite exclusive, but that's definitely the ones that I got. Basically, they are a pair of black kick flare jeans. I got them in the 26-inch leg. I am a tiny lady. Sometimes I don't know if people quite realise that I am a small woman. They look a little something like this. This is not helpful, but if you watch my Animal Crossing outfits video, I wear these twice. These are the jeans that I'm wearing and I'm absolutely loving them. But what I really like about them is they really sort of cinch in my waist, but it's not uncomfortable or anything like that. But then they just are really like effortless. The crop is really good for me at 26. I like to wear ankle boots, so you can see the ankle boot, we get a little bit of ankle, and then it's the jean. I don't know, I just think they work really well for my body shape. And you know, I feel like everyone's kind of fallen out of love with jeans this past year, but I am here to tell you that these ones rock. Also really reasonably priced. I think I got these whilst they were doing a sale for like £24 for good jeans, good comfortable jeans that make my butt look great. I just can't sing the praises enough. I just want to wear them all day, every day, and yeah, I think it's helped me reinvigorate my love with real clothes, so it's a plus from me. I've got 4 entertainment things to talk about. So starting with Switch games, da 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 da, I need to talk about the Mario 3D All-Stars. I was making sure I was getting that name correct. Mario 3D All-Stars, this is effectively 3 games in one. My millennial nostalgic self loves this, so these are remastered games. So we've got Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy. I have almost completed Super Mario Galaxy, and I've just been really enjoying the game itself. You know, yeah, it's games that you may have already played, but I, for example, never had a Nintendo 64, so I think that's the one I'm gonna play next. I don't know, it's just, I love a good Mario game. I don't care if you call me a casual gamer, I don't give a fuck. There is nothing casual about my love for Animal Crossing, and there is nothing casual about the love for my Switch, but you know, you go off. I just love a good Mario game. They're just good, family-friendly fun. I really enjoy them. I'm really excited for the new Mario game that's coming out, I think in March. I think March is when the actual anniversary is. Ooh, that reminds me. This game was actually brought out for the anniversary, the 35th anniversary for Super Mario, so I believe it is only available until March. So if you are interested in getting this it's 3-in-1, and like Mario games hold their price. So I don't know, if you want to revisit a game or try some of the previous Mario games you never had a go, would a 10 out of 10 recommend. Been thoroughly enjoying it. So I have a YouTube channel to talk about, and that is Juno Birch. I cannot stop watching Juno Birch videos. So here's the story. My friend Mitch, hi Mitch if you're watching, he recommended Juno Birch to me months ago, months ago, and I watched it at the time and I was like, oh yeah, she's cool, she's great, fantastic. Didn't really think much of it, and then I was talking about The Sims with one of my friends who, her and I love The Sims, and I was like, oh, have you ever heard of Juno Birch? And I sent her a video and she really enjoyed it, and then I don't know, it just reignited my love for Juno Birch videos. So Juno Birch is a drag queen and she does makeup tutorials and also Sims videos, and I die, like, her playing The Sims is like the most chaotic thing I've ever seen in my fucking life. It is like, honestly, far too much is going on at any one time. They're fucking hilarious, man. I don't know. I just think they've been some good, harmless fun in the midst of this tumultuous time. So if you're looking for some videos to watch, I would thoroughly recommend Juno Birch Sims videos. That has been where I have been spending my evenings, just binge watching all of them. Oh my gosh, I'm just a big fan. For some more traditional media, I feel like I just have to talk about It's a Sin again. I know I've mentioned it a couple of times, but I really want to drive home that It's a Sin is a fucking masterpiece. If you have not watched it, what are you playing at? Do you know what I also want to mention? I was speaking to my nana the other day and she was like, well, of course you know I've watched It's a Sin. She is like gay rights queen, is my nana. So It's a Sin is a 5-part series which starts at the beginning of the 80s and works its way through about a decade. It's a 5-parter, so it jumps on a couple of years each time, and it follows this group of friends in the midst of the AIDS crisis, and it focuses on like the prejudice that they came up against, but also like their friendships, and oh, it's just, I loved it. It is brilliant. Anyway, I know I've spoken about it several times, but I just really want to drive home in this favourites video. If you have not watched It's a Sin yet, it's on 4OD or 4 on demand, whatever they call it now. But yeah, would 10 out of 10 recommend, absolutely loving it. And last but certainly not least, another favourite, my last favourite, is Hayley Williams' new album, Flowers for Vases. So this album is really super cool because she recorded it in lockdown and she has played and written everything on it. So it's definitely a little bit more stripped back, potentially, than her previous album, Petals for Armour, or any Paramore albums that have come before. So, but I don't know, I just think it's really, really great. I really wish you would give it a listen. So my favourite songs are Good Grief, My Limb, and also Find Me Here, which is, I think I love Find Me Here because I like knew it from her previous little EP. But anyway, it's sad girl. If you want to be a sad girl, if you want to mope around and feel sad, then put on some Hayley Williams because she really put on her sad girl pants and made that album. Anyway, that is everything from me today. I hope you are having an absolutely fabulous time. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't, and you shall see me tomorrow. Bye!